Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Shalom to all the brothers and sisters that are out there seeking the Lord's face for real. Okay? Just had a situation out in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where another brother was killed in the street by the police. Okay? Begging for his life. And the Attorney General, let's see. Do we got Attorney General? I got an attorney definition in here. Attorney definition. Let's check it out. A person appointed to act for another in business or legal matters. A lawyer. Okay? So, let's get back to Mr. Keith Ellison. Keith Ellison is an American politician and lawyer. Ooh, 2 strikes against you already. Serving as the 30th Attorney General of Minnesota, a member of the Democratic Farmer Labor Party. Okay? Definitely a Bar Association member. Probably a Mason or Muslim Brotherhood guy. Who knows? Ellison was U.S. Representative from Minnesota's 5th Congressional District from 2007 to 2019. This guy don't care. Otherwise, he'd be out of there because they ain't having him. He being that he's a Bar Association member, his allegiance is not with the people of the country. His allegiance is to the Temple Bar, going back to Rome, the Roman cult, man. This guy is part of foreign occupation in our land. Okay? Let's see. Previous office, we already stated that. All right, he was University of Minnesota Law School. Okay? This guy then went to college and then went to law school. He just couldn't get enough college, could he? What's his vision? He don't have no vision, man. I don't know, man. I wouldn't even put it past this guy to be one of the other nations. I mean, yeah, phenotype is one thing, but, I mean, how you get yourself over like that, man? If you really cared, man, let's see what you said about it. Let's see what you said about it. George Floyd mattered. That sounds like familiar rhetoric. Black Lives Matters. The whole George Soros entourage. This matters. This matters. See, they plug on everybody's emotions and heartstrings. Okay? Somebody loved him. His life was important. It had value. And then he probably paused for a second and sighed and tried to seem like he cared. Whenever someone dies at the hand of law enforcement or state power, we owe it to everyone affected to investigate thoroughly. I am confident that the values of accountability, transparency, and justice will be upheld. Okay? He said this. He said, I am confident that the values of accountability, transparency, and justice will be upheld. So what has been the value of accountability, transparency, and justice that has been being upheld in this nation? There hasn't been any, man. Police will gun people down in the street, put billy clubs in the neck, put them all kind of satanic chokeholds, and just get away with it. And they love doing it. They all rogue. And if you look at the video, what you had a so-called white guy, Edomite, cop with his knee on the man's neck, and then you had a Chinese man, Moab, was right up in there making sure nobody intervened. Okay? And in Psalms 83:3, the first 2 nations listed in confederation against Israel is Esau and Moab. Edom and Moab. That's the spirit right there. Okay? And then he continues on to say, I will be a force for them. Keith Ellison, Minnesota Attorney General. So he's acting for somebody in business or legal issues. The world is a conglomerate of corporations. This guy Keith Ellison ain't nothing but just another corporate pawn. And he done gave himself over to this system, and that's why he's in here and can talk the way he's talking. This guy, man. All right? You either candidate for the Coon of the Week award or just another damn wrong nation coming in here, or the same nation selling your people out. But I can't just tell about it from looking at you, but I can tell you've given yourself over to Rome, homie. I'm done with you, man.